Hey everybody and welcome to another preview breakdown video. I'll only do videos for extremely powerful previews like last week's preview and this one. And since Wataru Matsumi has directed the latest episode, the natural assumption for next one is none other than Nozomu Shishido, who has 3 of the best Egghead episodes under his belt. The first Egghead episode, the best Luffy vs. Lucci episode, and the Kuzan vs. Garp episode. Shishido has been one of our main trump cards for this arc and he keeps getting better. It seems he might be getting even more ambitious next week because oh my god, the previews might be some of the strongest we've ever gotten. Like even if you put the animation aside, the atmosphere and colors, the photography, or otherworldly. Let's break it down. At the beginning of the first preview, you already see Masami Mori's style on the Vice Admiral with strong rotations. I think this is right before Saturn's appearance, but I don't think it's Masami Mori himself. This episode will be filled with his students and other animators who follow his approach, and it's very obvious in the preview. Shin Kashiwaguma has worked on all of Shishido's episodes so far in Egghead, so I expect big involvement from him in this episode. Luffy vs Kizaru cut has fantastic compositing here. I think this Kizaru could potentially be the work of Shotaro Ban or another Mori student. I don't think it's Kashiwaguma here, very sharp style. The first Gear 5 Luffy has strong Mori influence. The stretchy face does resemble Mori's work on 1015. I think Kashiwaguma could have done this. Next one looks more tame, but it's already becoming obvious how many creative bits Shishido will be adding. Luffy taunting Kizaru here is hilarious and cool. It's very hard to guess animators with more influence because there's a lot, but it might be Hiroto Saito considering he was also heavily involved in Shishido episodes, and his approach is less soft than Kashiwaguma. The Saturn circle looked insane, very promising background animation and effects here. I don't think Vincent is involved because the effects look different, so it'll be interesting to see who handles it. Chopper and Nami also look good. Sanji gets a very cool cut. He can be unlucky sometimes in the anime, but the Mori school always gives him justice as seen before. The Bonnie section also looked great. The close-ups reminds me of Masaya Hasegawa's art, another Mori student with a very soft and loose approach. The sky shot with the grim red colors looks godly. Reminds me of Shishido's Leloucia direction, except even better here. Again, having one of the best directors power up like that is gonna be amazing to witness. More promising direction with showing Saturn's seat empty, and you can see the effects work on the ground. You already get a vague picture of how it'll be handled. Now onto the second preview that was published on the official account. Dude, we are reaching levels that should not be possible here. It seems there will be a lot of original Gear 5 action. Luffy looks in his muscle form in the first cut. There's a big fist heading towards Kizaru. I'm not sure if this will be the big attack here, but it also seems more repelled. Cool wind effects surrounding the fist as well. Zoro vs Lucci looks phenomenal. In episode 1100, Shin Kashiwaguma did close-range combat for Luffy and Lucci under Shishido's amazing storyboards. It looks like this scenario can be repeated here with Zoro. It almost looked like Masami Mori himself here with some of the lines, but I doubt it's him. Going from last episode's raw approach to a softer, more grounded style is gonna be a treat to see. Even Zoro seems to be getting more flexibility considering how strict the animation usually gets with him thanks to Midori Matsuda. Now the colors and atmosphere during Saturn's scenes are genuinely out of this world. The atmosphere is too strong and intense. I think the director of photography, Naoyuki Wada, could be involved because this level of photography is some of the best in One Piece. The effects work on Marines flying back looks Ota-pilled. Same goes for Sanji. The animator I think would combine Mori and Ota's style would be Shinosuke Tanaka. I really hope he's on the episode. Now one of the craziest cuts here is Saturn's silhouette running to the camera. Absolutely terrifying stuff here, and there seems to be a unique brushwork for it. Not sure who could be responsible, but it's insanely promising. The explosion at the end looks like something a very popular webgen animator would do, and the colors are intense and unique. I genuinely think this episode will reach top 5 in all of One Piece based on the preview, but I will lower my expectations a bit more than that so I'm safe, and I hope I'm not wrong. Everything about it looks top tier. Direction, action, animation, photography. Let's see what Nozomu Shishido will give us on the final episode before we enter the Kuma flashback. And if you haven't seen my breakdown for the crazy latest episode, check it out as well. Thanks a lot for watching, like and subscribe. See you next week.